if you're interested in looking at the creator's perspective of ad revenue and just all those type of analytics when it comes to what you love to do versus what you think gets you the revenue, okay? Because that's not what it is. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of From a Creator's Perspective. I'm Dolly. So let's get into this. My whole thing is mainly your why, understanding why you're doing this, what the long-term goal is. If you want to make YouTube videos, you totally can. You can do it forever if you want to. But why? What's your end goal? What are you hoping to achieve from this? What career can you possibly make from doing this, right? So I did want to do like a case study and basically show you what it looks like when you chase virality. Now, first, I do want to explain that you have to have goals. And I'll also talk about this in a video when it comes to brands, because a lot of people don't understand what type of campaigns they're trying to run. People are looking for certain results and they're not putting out the right things so that they can obtain those results. For example, if you're making a YouTube channel and you say that you want to get your watch time up, right? If that's your goal, just one goal, get your watch time up, then you're going to want to create content like what I created the other day, which was why everybody is leaving social media in 26. That's a trending topic. You can see I'll put some stats and stuff up on the screen. You can see the analytics from that. That gave me a lot of watch time. That gave me a lot of impressions. If you're looking for visibility, then you are going to want to do trending topics, and you're going to want to focus on like possibly American trending topics, but not even that. When it comes to trending topics, everybody wants to know, especially if it's an American trending topic, everybody wants to know what we're talking about, what our thoughts are, what's going on out here. So that as well. Now, if you were looking to, say you do affiliate marketing on a different platform, which coming to YouTube, there's tons of people on here that are like regular Amazon associates, not Amazon influencers, and they have product review channels where they literally are just reviewing products or putting what they put on their storefront onto YouTube, that type of thing, right? That would be search optimization or search visibility, similar to how I operate my channel in the shopping aspect, where I am in a particular area focusing on shopping content, or focusing on this is the Hamilton Beach blender and I'm using it, so that people are searching those things and then they find my video. So that's one way as well, where it's search, we have visibility, and then we have revenue. Okay, so revenue, when you do get monetized, just to give you, and even if you're not monetized right now, it's really just to give you a back end look to see what type of content you want to start creating, or if you want to brush it in here and there, like how I do. You can literally look at my channel right now, the past 8-10 videos, you can see there's a couple fluctuations and things like that, but you can see based off of this video alone that, hey, clearly I was testing something, so that I can tell you. But yeah, you could drop in a few training topics here and there. You can really see where you need to work. Sorry, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, everybody's waking up. I thought that I had time to make this video. Okay, so the video that I posted the other day about everybody leaving social media, trending topic basically, and that video is so interesting because if you see these analytics, this is what I was talking about in my other video about the YouTube changes. If you want to talk about this type of stuff, do understand that the whole world wants to look at you. The whole world wants to know what's going on. Especially with our government shutdown, everybody was really like, what the heck is going on in America? Why are they tripping? So everybody from everywhere is always looking at what we're doing, what's going on, okay? Just by default, whatever, we're crazy. But what's interesting on the revenue side is that when you do talk about these things and they get pushed to a more global audience, that RPM and that CPM, it goes down, okay? So I did want to show you an example between that video and some videos that I've done, like these affiliate marketing or YouTube marketing videos, and even my basketball videos, things that I actually like. So if you're interested in looking at the creator's perspective of ad revenue and just all those type of analytics when it comes to what you love to do versus what you think gets you the revenue, okay? Because that's not what it is. When you make content that everybody is looking for, you may not have a passion for it later on. You may not care about it even in that moment or after you post it. People that really want to mess with somebody know when you're not making content that you genuinely care about, okay? So you always want to be careful about that, but you do also want to get monetized, and I understand that, right? So I want to show you though, when you do get to that part of monetization, this is what it looks like. When your content gets pushed outside of America, it goes all the way down. I told you in my last video about the YouTube marketing changes. They don't, for some reason, they don't care about them. They don't care about people outside of America. I guess we're frivolous spenders or whatever the case is, and we just be spending money that we don't have, and we love credit card debt, and so they just love to advertise to us. I guess that's just what it is. But when I do make videos about what I genuinely care about, I like basketball and I love to talk about YouTube. Those are the videos that I make the most money on. Okay. So as you see, the same amount of views on a video about basketball can get a CPM or RPM of $6 to $9. Okay. And then I have my views are at under 100 views right now. So if this was 1,000, if this was 1,000 views, that's not how you have to look at it, if that makes sense. Okay. And why? Because of the other video of the social media. Just because a video goes viral, just because you get a lot of views on a video, doesn't mean that you're making a lot of money. All those views can totally be from somewhere else. So it's like on the social media video, you would have thought, like, she got 1,000 views, well, maybe she got like $10 off that video, whatever. No, I got $1 off of 1,000 views because it went to other countries. Okay, but on a video where I'm getting less than 100 views, basketball and affiliate marketing especially, or YouTube marketing, I'm making the same amount of money on less than 100 views. Okay, and this is because it's targeted. If that's what you want to define as niche, then you can, but it's a targeted audience that is going to watch longer, that's going to engage, that there are actual businesses and other services and things that can put direct ads onto this content because it's extremely targeted to a certain group of people. No, you're not going to get a lot of views, but those people are coming there for a specific reason. And so whatever advertisers feel like that audience needs, that they need that audience, they're going to pay top dollar to get that audience because those people are coming with a direction, like they are here with the actual purpose on YouTube. Because do remember, YouTube it's a fun platform and it's a you platform with you broadcasting yourself, but most of it is educational. Most of it is in the sense of showing you something or how to do something or whatever the case is. So that is, what I've noticed is that when it comes to going viral, when it comes to getting more numbers, you got to look at that as visibility. Like I mentioned in my last video, I believe I mentioned it, I average about, that video's coming out today. This video's coming out tomorrow, Friday. I am recording this Thursday morning, and today, Thursday, I'm putting out a video about music marketing on YouTube, okay? I bet you didn't think that I would do that. That's because all my music review videos are hidden. I didn't realize I privated them, but I'll unprivate them so that it makes more sense as to why I'm even talking about music. But I started off on my YouTube channel talking about music, so there's that. But I'm going to put out that video today to help people, because there are a lot of features that YouTube has that can actually help you get the visibility. In that video, I mentioned how I average about 1 million impressions a month. Definitely 1 million a quarter, depending on my activity. But when you're looking for visibility and impressions and things, that's like how I said, I do the shopping content. So the shopping shorts and things like that, all that stuff is going to get me a lot of impressions, a lot of reach, but doesn't give me a lot of revenue. Not so much. It just gives me a lot of reach so that I can garner an audience that will stay because they want to stay. Or if you see me from a short, then you're going to come to my channel and you'll see that I do a variety of things, and then you can decide if you want to stay or not. So that's traffic, you know what I mean? But when it comes to the actual content, short form versus long form will always make you more money. It just really honestly depends about what you're talking about, but it's not always about the views. When you get to this side of monetization, it's not always about the views, it's about what you're talking about. So I'm very heavy on the why and all those type of things, because for a long time, I made content that people wanted to see. And my channel, I always stress, this is my channel. Like, I'm the lame. This is my channel, okay? I'm the one that didn't have friends like that. I made this channel for me, okay? Like, because I wanted to just talk and just document my life and just have like an open journal diary situation. This is for me, okay? So the second that I stopped making the content for me and I started doing the family content and the hair and all that type of stuff, right? the cutesy boopsy, okay? That's when I realized it's over. Like that's the flat line, that's the no individuality, that's all that stuff, okay, in a nutshell. That's the flat line, is when you're trying to appease the audience, because then you get pushed everywhere and you don't really get a direct audience. The revenue can be there once you do start to train the algorithm on where you should be when it comes to that content, or like just different things. But there's so many factors that it's not even funny. If you really just make sure you're making content about what you love, and or making sure that you're making content with a focus or a purpose, then you understand, then you have no expectations, then you have no disappointments, if that makes sense. Okay, so I do also, every day I'm working on new ebooks, because I just have tons of information to give, and sometimes the video is just not enough, or maybe you just want something super quick. So yes, go ahead and check out some of my ebooks. They are linked in the product section down below. I am also thinking really hard, and that's why I kind of paused and stuttered a little bit right there, because I'm thinking so hard if I should do like audio only, maybe like an hour long, not masterclass, but something like that. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is, do you need visuals, or can I just talk to you? Because I'm just talking to you now, but at the same time, if you need visuals, then I would have to create those visuals, and it might be easier for me to just do exactly what I did in this video. Screenshot stuff, talk to you, and then show you, or whatever the case is, or whatever. But let me know if that's something that you're interested in. And it would be for free. I just put it on here as like a podcast or something. But I want to do something a little bit longer and talk a little bit more about a couple different topics that will help you, so you don't have to wait for these videos, because I know I'm dropping gems. I know. But anyway, I hope that you have a blessed day, have a blessed weekend, all of that stuff. And let me know if there's anything in particular that you want me to talk about. If you have any questions, all that, put that down below. No question is a dumb question, okay? No question is a dumb question. I've had all the questions, and I ask them, and I look for the answers, and so I know a lot so that I can help you. No question is a dumb question. Go ahead and ask it down below. Somebody else might have the same question. Love you all so much. God bless you.